Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back to my existential nightmare, otherwise known as Metroid Other M. Last time, we found ourselves chasing after the leader and finding him in the biosphere. Or at least so we thought. We ended up stumbling across Madeline Bergman, who actually told us, hey, this place is a research facility to create space pirates and other bioweapons. Like Metroids. Fortunately, based on what she's telling us, Adam Malkovich might have also known about the project and been involved, so that's a problem. This episode, we're heading to the cryosphere and hopefully uncovering what's going on here at Sector 0. Now, I gotta say, something I've realized about this game is that, ignoring the qualities of Other M as a whole, this game has so many, just references and homages to other games of the franchise that, had this game actually gone over well with fans, this would have been heralded as one giant celebration of the franchise, because, man, there's so many just random callbacks and references and, cameos of just other things. You can't tell me the Vorash was not inspired by Crocomire from Super Metroid. That's another, pretty obvious reference in my opinion. But even aside from that, there's just a ton of other ones. Anyways, this is a Barastute. This is the Cryosphere Sector's version of the Side Hopper. Just freeze it. He's slightly bigger, but that doesn't mean you can't already kill him. There's an item over here, though. Which we should be able to get by, yes, super missiles. Your new best friend. Finally, we can get a use out of these things. And get yet another missile. As always, I highly recommend, no matter what, that you always focus on destroying every enemy so that you can pay off those kinds of rewards. Because you never know when there's going to be something just hidden around the corner you didn't realize. Ice bugs, not going to deal with you guys because Plasma Beam just shreds you. For now, it looks like it wants us to head that way. Jeez. So it looks like we're going to take the pathway over here. Nice try, Snommers. Another time, perhaps. Down this path again, which we haven't been down in quite some time. It's been a bit since we went to the cryosphere. I suppose we spent a decent amount of time in all three areas, to be fair. Oh, lost the speed boost. Damn it. Lost it again, man. That's the worst part about this game, is that sometimes you get to revel in the speed boost, a lot of the times you really don't. Okay, yep, a loop around should be the thing that gets us to it. Gonna head down lower here. Don't fall into the water. Thankfully, with the space jump, you do have a sort of infinite jump, so you can actually deal with the water fairly easily if you're careful about it. Whoa! Giga Frog. Just gonna freeze you. Let's see if we can't just do this. Boom! Super missiles do crap loads of damage, so if you ever get the chance to line that up, it's a extremely powerful weapon. However, there is something here that I forgot about. What we want to do, speed booster. Turn around, fire that plasma beam to get rid of it, and launch right around here, straight up. Get yourself a missile right here. But wait, there's more. Jump over this way and roll all the way back to find yourself another missile. I don't know why there's two here, there just is. But hey, 44. Game, why are you telling me what a missile is? I know what a goddamn missile does by now. What is this, Skyward Sword? Look, I love Skyward Sword, but man, that game has a problem when it comes to just trying to tell you, hey, this is a thing you can do with the thing. It's like, God, stop. We're getting pretty close, though, which is nice. Yep, another one of you. You guys don't stand a chance against us, though. Screw Attack does not do much damage to these guys because they're too big. Most small enemies it will completely eviscerate, but these larger enemies it can struggle with at times. For now, though, we finally get to go and check out this place. This was a door that we couldn't access before because, well, the door was blocked. This was why. It's blocked by a Seeker Missile Gate. Lock on, use your Super Missile, and it will focus on all 5. Assuming that you lined this up right, release, and all are destroyed at once. If you could not get all 5 targets at the same time, you would not be able to advance. Snommers, not a problem. What was that? Okay, that's a problem. Gravity inversion? I don't know who the hell's messing with the artificial gravity on this ship, but I don't appreciate that. So now we're upside down. The good news is we still have most of our abilities, so that helps. So we can just very easily use our space jump to just recover. Space jump, you always just gotta get into the rhythm of tapping 2 at the right time so that you continue your jumps. Because there is a rhythm to it. You can't just do it freely. And if you're crafty about it, you can see there's a little hole over there, which has a little bit of a missile tank. We're taking that. 45. Alright, just keep up that mashing in the correct way. There we go. And now we can get past that. Head over here. Another one of the Barrastutes. I'm just going to ignore you, because I can. He doesn't scare me. There's nothing really they can do to you, because they can't jump high enough to catch you. So just keep going. And gravity resets. That's good. Or actually, it's very heavy now. Jeez. Ooh, the Aegis drones. Or I guess FG's 1000s. Not really much they can do to you. Just blast them with your plasma and they'll fall apart. Boy, these are heavy. Ooh, Cyclops. We haven't actually seen most of these in quite some time. They appear to be a little bit mutated, though. Like, I'm not sure if these are different than the average Cyclops. They look different, at least, but I don't know if they have a different enemy name. I don't believe they do, though. We also cannot activate Speed Booster in this because, of course, we can't. We're moving way too slow to be able to activate that. Get out of here. Stupid Aegis drones. More of these dudes, which we're kind of going to struggle against because of the gravity, and because missiles don't work in this environment. For now, all you can really do is just use your plasma beam. Since gravity is so intense, it just pulls missiles down to the ground before they reach your enemy, unless you're like dead center on them. Which at that point, you're probably not going to be focusing on that. Just going to dodge out of the way of that. Some nice damage and finish you off. Some power up right there. Can't really do much about that right now because it's too heavy. I suppose Sam's been packing on the pounds. I guess in this case, probably like several thousand pounds. I'm more impressed that she's still moving. The good news is, surprisingly, despite this, we're still able to grab onto the grapple beam tethers. And this is our escape. Because even in spite of how goddamn heavy we are right now, we're still able to grapple relatively easily. And if you're careful about it, you can also see there is another grapple node right there. Gotta be very crafty about this, but you can, in fact, use your screw attack to get over. Assuming you don't botch it like I do. Let's just take care of the Barrastutes here just to be safe. I'm actually pointing out an item here for us. That's interesting. Alright, back up we go. Can we reach this from here? No, we cannot. There we go. Yeah, you gotta mash it really hard here because of the gravity, but you're otherwise not gonna do too badly. That's the way forward. What we actually want to do if we want to get the item over there is to actually go this way. Though we might have too heavy of a gravity to get it right now. Yeah, it's a bit too heavy right now. We'll have to come back. That's fine. Let's just get out of here because, man, I could go with some better gravity right now. Alright, head down here, and looks like gravity is back to normal finally. Yeah, that's normal. Whew. Makes you wonder, who the heck's messing with the artificial gravity? Because that wasn't a problem we had with the rest of the ship. Also just gonna concentrate real fast to get all our missiles back. Because if it wasn't obvious at all, you could probably imagine something's wrong. Save point. I suppose it was worthless for me to use concentration, given that we just got the heal anyway, but that's fine. Sector 0. It's right up ahead. For now, though, we enter this chamber. There's the main door. Time to head up. As you probably guessed, this is the artificial gravity room of the area, which is kind of important to know. I suppose someone was messing with that, which is why we were having such issue. Alright, and where's the door? Right over here. That complicates things. If you weren't able to pick it up from the musical motifs in this room, you'll pick it up now. Look familiar? Returning from Metroid Fusion, it's Nightmare! Of all things, they brought him back. Oh god. Starting off this fight, Nightmare has a lot of moves, and they're kind of a pain in the ass to dodge because he can turn on heavy gravity. Your main objective is to shoot the gravity generator on his underside and dodge these projectiles. He's got a lot of them, so be careful. You can dodge underneath or over these attacks, but you only got so much time to do so, so be careful. If you can manage to freeze his gravity generator, it will make gravity normal, so go as fast as you can on that. There we go. It's been restrained. Now what you want to do is focus on him and use super missiles. They deal a load of damage to his face. There's enough damage, he will start doing that more, so be careful. You only got so much room to work with. What the? That didn't hurt him? Why did that do nothing? Okay, I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate this not working on you, Nightmare. It worked last time. There we go. Yeah, normal missiles work just fine as well. I think it might have just been because he managed to tilt his head a different way. Well, the more damage he sustains, the more he will start doing laps with that, so be careful. There we go. Good dodge, and plenty of damage to him. Nightmare deals quite a bit of damage as well, so try your best to avoid as many of its attacks as possible. Otherwise, you're going to take a beating. Oh, God. Oh, cracked it. We've cracked his faceplate. But gravity is back on. So now we got to deal with that again. Your main objective is always should be to focus on just getting as many blasts in on that as possible to freeze his generator. Uh-oh. After this point, he will also start ramming the floor and running around like a crazed wildebeest, practically. If he does so, you can always escape to another floor for safety. I recommend you do this in case you need to really get away from him. But once gravity is off, you can always just jump around him. And that does a load of damage regardless. Ow. But dodging does not save you for that because he's just got such a huge mass to him. Okay, cracked again. That mask is almost broken. The gravity is back on once more, so this is going to be a bit more complicated. Gotta go down a floor. Oops. Or 2 floors. He will make his way down to whatever floor you're on, assuming that you go down, so don't worry about it too much. Where is he? There he is. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't appreciate this, Nightmare. You can't pin me in the corner. That's not fair. It's not a fighting game. Let's just focus on getting that generator frozen. Nope. One more good hit should do it. Yes. All right. Oh, God. Ow. Hold still, you. And just for good measure, super missile. Cover your ears. Ooh. Ow. Ugh. Disgusting. Good news is, he's down. Let's get out of here. So yeah, unexpected. They actually managed to sneak a boss from Super Metroid into here. Or not Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion. Honestly, good choice. I think going with, of all things, Nightmare. Really smart choice. He was a bioweapon in that game as well, so it kind of makes sense. For now, let's just get out of here, though. Alright, in here. Okay, I've lost control. I am not pressing anything. Ship's moving. That's not normal. Also, the now loading. God damn it. Of all times. Here's the gate to Sector 0. Let's go down. Welcome to Sector 0. Whenever it is down here, our destination is to the right of us. I don't want to do this because this has actually been a bit of a shorter episode, but I feel like it's safer for us to call it here. Because Sector 0, a lot of things are about to happen. So I think for now we are going to hold off. Next time, let's play Metroid Other M, we're going to be heading into Sector 0 and seeing what exactly is going on here. And why has the ship started moving on its own. Till next time, ice out.